Welcome guys, so week 2, term 2, beginners. We're going to do a bit of revision and like always build to the next level with our guitar playing and our songs and all that kind of stuff. So kicking us off, we have our variation on a crab walk, which this one was an interesting one, a bit of a tongue twister for your brain, leading with the 4th finger, our pinky. So we get 4, 1, 3, 2. Change string, 4, 1, 3, 2, and so forth. Focus on clear notes, getting it under your fingers before trying to speed it up. All ringing into each other, staying on the tips of your fingers, and so forth. We then worked on our strumming pattern for Zombie. In the previous week, we just really got comfortable with the chord changes. E minor, C, G chord, and D chord. The strumming pattern that we added this week is an 8th note strumming pattern where we're accenting on beats 2 and 4. So if I take my E minor, our strumming pattern, we can use all down strums for this because it's pretty typical to the punk and grunge genres. So it gives it a bit of that sound. So what we've got is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's our strumming pattern, all downs. Down, 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 down. What we're doing is we're accenting beats 2 and 4. What that means is we're just hitting them a little louder than the rest. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you can see on beats 2 and 4, I made them louder. Once I apply my chords to that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then change chord to C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Change to our G chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then change to our D chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Chord progression starts again. You then want to kill the gap between the chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and change. When you're comfortable kind of at a speed that's slow enough for your brain to get it and for you to get the changes, you can slowly start working on increasing that speed. Then it starts to sound a bit more like the song. Nice, very good job. So work on that strumming pattern. Keep working on, the melody bit. We're going to add that in again this week. So we'll add that in again, and we'll get some of you guys doing the power chords as well, and put it together with the song a little bit once we're comfy. And then the next thing, this one was just a bit of fun, so enjoy it. Don't take it too seriously, but we can't touch this. So it's quite fast with the song. When you play it with a song, slow it down. 70–75% should be totally fine. You can even go slower if you need to. So the first section on our A string, 5, 3, 2, 0. Section 1, 5, 3, 2, 0. Again. Section 2, we go to our E string and we get 0, 3, and then to our A string, 2, 0. So that's 0, 3, 2, 0. Again. Then you add those two sections together. Can't touch this. Once you're comfortable with that, speed it up a little bit. So there's also a Weird Al Yankovic version you can check out. It was in The Simpsons. Bart sung this one, and then there's the OG as well. So whichever version you guys want to do, you can sync it to those ones. Hopefully they're in the same key. But that's the main thing. So our crab walk variations, our zombie chords with the strumming pattern, and then our can't touch this beat. For some of our old exercises, you can still absolutely do them. They're going to be really beneficial, like the one we were doing the week before. And backwards if you feel comfortable. And some of our old chords, strumming patterns, songs, keep playing that stuff. A lot of the good lessons in guitar are just repeating. So just because you can do something doesn't mean it's done. It can take years to get something to sound perfect. So keep playing the old stuff, and then once we're really comfortable with everything we've got so far, we'll build the next building blocks. But if you guys have any questions, shoot them through my way. Otherwise, I'll see you on Thursday. Thanks, guys. Bye.